Hello everyone, and welcome to your second royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. Saturday afternoon, a bit of a cold and gloomy Saturday afternoon here, but hopefully we will lift some of the gloom with the readings today. Enjoying the news that is trickling out, or not trickling, it's coming out in a flood, about the Spotify behind the scenes at the Spotify deal. We've already had a look at Harry's not so clever idea to interview certain very famous world leaders about their childhood trauma. We had a look at that. And now we're going to have a look at Meghan and her Archetypes podcast, and the story that allegedly she sent a handwritten note to Taylor Swift asking Taylor Swift to be on Archetypes. We all know what that handwritten note would have looked like. And allegedly, according to an article in the Wall Street Journal of all places, Taylor Swift instructed a representative to decline the offer. And the Wall Street Journal is now joining the fray. The stories, as I say, are coming out fast and furious. And the headline of this article is Meghan and Harry produce a major Hollywood flop. ... themselves. And then it goes on to reveal some of these juicy tidbits about the deal with Spotify, and this Taylor Swift one was quite amusing, that Meghan felt that if she wrote a handwritten note, Taylor Swift would be so enchanted she would immediately agree to be on the podcast, but instead sent some minion or to say absolutely not. So I'm using the Tarot of Curious Creatures for this little 5-card reading, and I'm going to have a look and see how Taylor Swift feels about Meghan Markle, how Meghan feels about Taylor, or felt about her at the time, how Meghan felt when the no came back, and how she feels now that there is so much stuff coming out, and really the Sussex brand is a mess. It's just plummeting, and they are the object of ridicule at the moment. Absolute ridicule. How does she feel about that? I've got with Harry that not that bothered, slightly bothered, but not massively bothered. So I want to know about Meghan. Is Meghan more in tune with what's going on and how bad this is for them as a brand, for her personally? When stories like this start to come out and people start to have fun with them, because a lot of people are having fun with them, and I'm having fun with them too here at MadWorldTarot, and that's what we do. We read tarot cards for fun and entertainment, and it's all just opinion and speculation, and I read energy here, archetypal energy, and disclaimer in the box below. So off we go, little 5-card reading, and see how the two women feel about each other, or felt about each other. How Meghan felt when she got the no word, and has she felt the burn or not? And we got the 7 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is a more serious situation. 7 of Wands is, of course, when it's upright, feeling you're under attack, but feeling you can resist, you can push back. Your position is strong. You're in a good place. You can defend yourself, and you're okay. You're in the right, really. The 7 of Wands tells that story of somebody who's in the right, or believes that they are in the right, and so they can push back. They've got the strength and the power to push back. But the card is in the reverse, which means feeling very vulnerable to attack. And Wands are news stories in the sense of excitement and, oh, look, did you see, viral kind of stuff that goes around and that people are entertained by. And it's hurting. It's hurting, and that's the underlying energy. Definitely, she feels that at some level she can't fight back. She can't push back. So maybe we have to wait for Omid's book, which is coming out in a month or so's time. But we'll see. That's the mirror side. Overall situation with this Taylor Swift story. Justice. Ooh. Justice is just getting your just desserts, really. Interesting. it tells me that these stories are coming out very deliberately. That is my interpretation. I have to say that. It's purely my interpretation. Justice card is legal proceedings, and there are stories swirling around. I did look and see if the Parkles were going to sue Spotify. Didn't look like it from where I was standing. But there are stories that come and go about them looking for ways to sue Spotify or people or something. Is there some sort of recourse? And then these stories come out, and the stories get worse and worse, really, about their laziness, about their, we got the story about Meghan not even interviewing people herself and all of that kind of thing. These stories are coming out because of legal issues. That is my interpretation of that card. These stories are coming out that, look, you couldn't deliver. You promised us certain things, certain people. She might have even claimed that she was besties with some real A++ list celebrities, and then, well, okay. And then, no, oops. I didn't even get a handwritten note back. I just got a no through some third party. That's what this tells me. How does Meghan, or did she feel about Taylor Swift way back when? Oh, the sun in reverse. Interesting. This is fast forwarded to when we're already in the energy of this card over here, which is how did she feel with the no? Lots of things sort of crowding in at once. The sun in reverse. I think she felt that Taylor Swift was everything she would like to be. That she felt quite intimidated by her. Very interesting. Because the sun is, of course, the Leo, and look at me, I'm the center of the universe, or the center at least of the solar system, and everyone revolves around me and everything revolves around me, and but it's in reverse. I think she felt quite small and quite intimidated by Taylor Swift. That's interesting. I wouldn't have expected a card like that to come out. Very small, very intimidated, overshadowed, intimidated by her. It's pretty Taylor Swifty kind of a look, that swimsuit, isn't it? I seem to think that I've seen that, and I'm not a Taylor Swift follower at all. But I think we're already devastated and disappointed and upset and distraught that the no came through. So two things going on there. Very intimidated by her, but also devastated that she didn't get to share the limelight with Taylor Swift, because then it would have been sun upright. Ooh, look, I'm besties with Taylor Swift, and I'm hitting that age group that I'm trying to claim that I'm part of, young royals, and all of that nonsense. But that's a big card to come out in reverse. That it hurts. It actually hurts me to look at it. How did Taylor Swift feel about Meghan Markle? Let's ask that. I think the cards, the word on the card is all we need to say about it, really. The Fool. It's not generally a negative card, the Fool, but it has that energy of somebody who, really, you're going to jump, you're going to do that, you're going to just leave the royal family and mix it and launch yourself and think that it's going to go well. And she strikes me, and again, as I say, she's not someone I particularly follow, so this is not, good insight, but she strikes me, Taylor, of course, as somebody who's pretty strategic, good business brain, a very good business brain. Certainly wouldn't make a foolish decision like that. So I think she looks at Meghan and said, I can't believe you did that. And it's interesting that their energies have both come up, because as far as I know, and I don't know how I know this, I think she's an Aries, and Meghan, of course, is a Leo. So both of their energies have come up in this reading as major arcana. Interesting. How did Meghan feel when she got the no? Third hand from via a minion. How did she feel? Six of Pentacles, not as devastated as I would have thought. But there is a feeling with the Six of Pentacles of handing out crumbs. It always has that energy, because it is the card. You can see it's tossing feed out for the little chickens there. It's the charity card. It's distributing largesse, but it's not distributing giant amounts of money. It's a sprinkle here and a sprinkle there. So I think she feels. I can read into that card because of here. I think she felt a little bit. Really, is that all you can give me? That's it, really? I'm the mighty Meghan Markle. I'm the sun, and you all revolve around the sun, and that's all you could give me. And then sun in reverse. So it's a strange, kind of egotistical with the sun, but also intimidated, also overshadowed, also very, very sad and upset that she got the no. But this was, I think she felt belittled with the Six of Pentacles, that there was this message just sort of cast out, tossed her way. It wasn't handwritten note delivered to the door on a silver platter. But it's not a massive card, but we've already got the massive card over there with the sun. So universe kind of answered me before I got to the question. Outcome of this. Does Meghan feel this burn? Does she feel ridiculed? Does she feel it? Or is she like Harry? Well, that's a deal that went south, but we can always make another one. Or I can just wander off somewhere else. How does she feel about this situation? All these revelations coming out from Spotify. Oh, yeah, she's feeling it. Harry not. If you go and look at the reading I've just done, but she's feeling it. This is devastating for her, and I got it. I got pain with the sun in reverse. Real pain from that card, not knowing that the Three of Swords was sitting underneath it. That's heartache, that's betrayal, that's devastation. This is agony, anguish, that everyone is mocking, everyone is rejoicing, ridiculing. Bloomberg, Wall Street Journal. These aren't Globe magazine. These are big, big, big media organizations that are coming out and basically tearing them to shreds as a brand, tearing her to shreds. And it hurts. It really, really hurts. Only question left is, what is she going to do about it? And we keep asking that question, and we will ask that question again in the days to come. But those are your readings for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow.